Hey guys, Mustache here. This time with another video. You have been warned. There's going to be a lot of jump cuts in this. There's going to be a lot of looking this way, just because I have some things that I want to talk about right here. And as you can tell by the stuff on my desk, we're going to get into the conversation. Batman v Superman. Non-spoiler review, so don't worry. It's going to be really on the line of spoilers, but no spoilers, I promise. So, let's talk about it. First off, I want to talk about really good movie. I know the reviews have not been top notch, or they have not been up to what we're used to. Because come on, look at what Star Wars got. It got rave reviews. But the thing is this movie is definitely a comic book fan movie. This is not your Marvel. This is not your your casual type movie. It's going to have stuff that more or less people who sought out information about this movie are going to get, and a lot of information that if you did not seek out the movie or you're not a comic book fan, you're not going to get. So, first off, I want to talk about the man himself, the Batman. Ben Affleck plays a perfect Batman. To me, he plays a perfect Bruce Wayne. We haven't really seen him as Bruce Wayne yet, though, so I'll give him that. We did get more Bruce Wayne with Christian Bale, but I like the way he looks. A lot of people said he didn't have the bat chin, which I think he really does. If you look at the suit and look at him in the suit, it's awesome. I got the Dr. Pepper here, and it looks really good. It's not like super square, but it's fine. Gosh. But he plays a ruthless Batman, and he plays more of the Dark Knight / Dark Knight Returns Batman, which a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't get the non-canon of that Batman, of him using machine guns, of him, being more brutal to criminals because he has been doing this for a while. And I can't wait to see Ben Affleck do his own Batman movie to see how they're going to play his early, time being the Bat. And that's the thing, is that I think a lot of people are a lot of maybe comic book fans who are really big Batman fans are taken back by it because of that. People die in the movie, I'm not gonna lie. And they're either at the hands of cars flipping over, him shooting at cars that end up blowing up. So technically he doesn't shoot a lot of people. He does shoot one guy. I'm not going to give it away. But in the situation, somebody is taken hostage, and this is almost ripped straight from Dark Knight Returns. He says, I will kill this person. He's like, I will shoot them. And he says, I know. And he just straight up kills that person because he knows there's no other way to handle that situation than to kill that person. Not to mention, this person has quite a history, I guess. Going into this movie, too, I had seen reviews saying if you're a Man of Steel fan, which was the first Zack Snyder Superman movie, that you'll like this movie. And I would definitely agree. It definitely feels more of a Superman, Man of Steel tone than a movie that's different. But then again, you have the same director doing this. It's not like how it was with the Marvel movies. It's not like you had Jon Favreau doing one movie or Christopher Nolan doing the Batman, and then you come into Batman v Superman and Zack Snyder. It's not like that. So you are going to get feels for the other movie in this movie because of that. But I felt like this movie was a hint of Man of Steel. It was not ultimately Man of Steel. I want to go into some of the cameos. Like I said, I'm not going to give away any spoilers. Most people know who shows up in the cameos anyway. But these cameos are so perfectly done. A lot of people said that they're really shoehorned in or rushed in. And they really don't feel that way. If you've read comic books, you know that a lot of times there are hints to things that are coming. To characters that are going to show up. Especially in comic books where you end up getting the same story, if not 4 or 5 different times. So oh my god, Batman's taking up another Robin. That means there's going to be some conflict here. Or, you know, and I'm not saying there is a Robin in this movie. There definitely is not. But these cameos, because we all know who they are. They're Cyborg, Flash, and one other one. What is the last one? Oh, Wonder Woman, but she's not really a cameo. She's in the movie. They are perfect. They leave you wanting more. They literally give you a taste just to say, be prepared. And that's what I loved about the movie. It left me wanting more. It made me want to watch another movie right after this one. I would even go watch this movie again right after this one if I could, but I had to go to work. But they're perfect. I really like them. And the people we see playing these characters look really good. They, you know, most have no dialogue, if not all have no dialogue. But it leaves you to want more, which they were supposed to do, which I'm very glad about. Gal Gadot, I don't know, I'm going to say her name wrong, who plays Wonder Woman. Perfect. I know a lot of people were saying, hey, she's too skinny. She's not meaty enough. She's not muscular enough. There are iterations of the character that are not super muscular or not super meaty. This is Wonder Woman. She is an Amazonian who has powers like not normal women. So, get over it. I really loved her character. A lot of people said she stole the show. I felt like, for me at least, Batman and Wonder Woman stole the show of Batman v Superman. To me, because I'm a big Batman fan for one, and Wonder Woman was so well played. There were things that happened with Wonder Woman that I didn't expect, but when I saw them, they were comic book things. They're true to comic book things. They were just perfect. You know, just weapon-wise, and, you know, she is an Amazonian. She feels the battle, you know what I mean? What else? I know USA Today had said something about Batman and Wonder Woman. Like, whoa, Batman and Wonder Woman seem like they're getting together. What happened to Catwoman? You know what I mean? If we remember, this isn't the first time that Wonder Woman and Batman have gotten, you know, a little close. It's not like they don't get close in the movie, but I'm saying there's definitely hints of that. But, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like I said, no spoilers. I'm not giving anything away. We all know Doomsday's in the movie. I'm not going to give too much away with Doomsday, just because I feel like that is something to be discussed at a later time. If you want to talk about it, maybe message me. But then Jesse Eisenberg, I have notes written up here. Jesse Eisenberg plays an extremely different and very cool Lex Luthor. From what I've seen, this is kind of pulled from comic book history as well, with the long hair and things like that. And I feel like his insecurities of what's happening with Superman lead him to be a little mad, a little crazy. And people do that when they're insecure. They want some kind of security. And that's really the play with Lex in this movie. And I really like it. I like how he's played. I like how he's constantly jabbing at people or constantly, you know, putting his hands where they don't belong. So I think that works very well with Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. I've seen him in other movies. He's probably one of my favorite actors. And then Henry Cavill as Superman. Like I said, if you've seen him in Man of Steel and you liked him in Man of Steel, you're going to like him in this movie. A lot of the things were really well done with him. There can't be anything said that hasn't already been said for the Man of Steel movies. Like I said, the movie is not getting the best reviews because of, I think, it being a little more serious movie. There aren't the Marvel, type of things going on, and I think a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand the comic book lore around the movie as well. Like I said, I'm not I'm not the most well versed in comic books, but I did my research before going to see the movie. I didn't go in there blind. So when I came out, I said, okay, I was already psyched up for this movie, but now I'm even more psyched up for this movie. I'm probably going to go see it 2 more times at least, probably. Let's see what we got here. Like I said, with the comic book, it being a comic book movie, you do get the setups for other things that are happening. You do get nods to things that are to come. And I wanted to make that very clear. This movie, hopefully, is not the last in this universe. And I know they've already said that they're making so many more movies, but I just hope that the reviews for this movie doesn't discourage what's coming down the line. Don't listen to reviews. Watch the movie, please. Make your own decision. The movie is not slow. I heard some people say it's slow, but we're going through a movie that's it's not. We haven't had 4 or 5 different movies before this to lay the groundwork for Wonder Woman, to lay ground for Batman, to lay the groundwork for Lex Luthor. So, it's gonna get boring a little bit, but it wasn't boring. I felt like I was getting the information I needed to line up these characters. So, Mustache again. Go see Batman v Superman. It's a good movie. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Yes. Go watch it. Mustache again. Peace.